Hey, what's going on? Ash here, your holistic trainer with Fit in Minutes, and welcome to your pickleball cool down. Cool down? What about warm up? I have a warm up for you. You can click around here to go do that video first. But I think so many of us don't realize or underestimate the power and importance of a cool down when we are done with our movement session, when we're done playing pickleball. If we avoid the cool down, that's how injury can also happen. So join me in an 8-minute or less pickleball cool down. All right, starting with a calf stretch. So if you have a bag with you or something that you can prop your foot on, you can even grab a rock. That's where we're gonna start. So heel goes down, toes go up on your elevated surface, and then you're gonna take the opposite foot and lunge forward like this. Now, since we're in a cool down, we wanna actually hold these stretches just a little bit longer, then move through them. In our warm up, we wanna be really, really active. Here, we wanna start to chill and stretch for a longer period of time. So now, as we hold this, and you can totally feel free to hold this for 2 minutes, that's ideal, but I totally know you have places to get, so we're gonna get through this as quickly as we can. Now, since our leg is straight, we wanna actually bend our leg. We're gonna get into the deeper of the two calf muscles called your soleus. If you are an anatomy nerd like me and you wanna know the muscle, that's what we're doing. We're getting into that, which is also directly linked and tied to your Achilles tendon. So hold here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Other side. So foot goes up on elevated surface, lunge forward so we actually get that stretch in the back of our calf, and we're gonna hold with a straight leg first. Keep breathing, slowing down our breath. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now bend that leg, trying to keep that heel on the ground. That's what's gonna get that deeper of the calf muscles and really get into that stretch. We're gonna hold here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now you're probably wondering while I'm holding this, ideally you're still holding it too if you just finished. So let's use it. Take this, bring your elbow up towards your ear, drop it behind you, and then grab with your opposite hand, trying to keep your rib cage down if you can, and then we're gonna try to pull it apart. So I'm pulling down this way while I'm resisting and pulling up the other way. So we're gonna hold here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and switch. Grab and pull for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and set it down. All right, next up, we're gonna do a little bit of balance. If you need to grab onto the net, please feel free to do that. Otherwise, what we're gonna do is kick our leg behind us. Now, if you have the availability in your body to grab your foot, go ahead and do that. If not, you can wrap a towel around your foot, you can wrap a shirt around your foot, whatever you have available. We're just trying to get our heel as close to our butt as we can. And then from here, if you had a belt buckle on, I want you to lift that belt buckle up. Now you should start to feel this say hello, and we're gonna hold here for 10. Keep breathing. 3, 2, and 1. Now drop that foot behind you. Again, lift that belt buckle up. Then you're gonna take that same hand that matches the leg that's behind you, lift it towards the ceiling, reach towards the sky, reach over, and then rotate towards me. And hold this for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, let's go ahead and switch sides. So we're gonna kick the opposite leg behind us. Again, wrapping something around your foot if needed. Otherwise, if you have the availability in your body, feel free to grab onto that foot. Then if you had a belt buckle, lift that belt buckle up. Now you should feel your quads say hello. And we're gonna hold here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now, if you've done the warm-up with me, you'll notice this is different. We're actually holding the stretch for our cool down. Go ahead and drop that foot behind you, lift that belt buckle up, the same leg that's behind you, bring your arm up towards the sky, reach over towards the net or wherever it is that you're reaching over towards, and then rotate towards me slightly and hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, next up we have our hamstrings. Those are right in the back of our legs. Now I like to make this a little bit more active because we just don't have time to sit for 2 minutes and hold that stretch. So the way we're gonna do this is we're gonna put one foot in front of us with our heel on the ground and our toes up towards our face. And then I want you to have a slight bend in your knees. I don't want you to actually feel this in your calf. We want to just feel this in the back of our legs here. So now that we're in good position, we're going to bend forward and scoop our foot like this. Now, never trying to mirror me. I always want you to bend and go in the mobility that you have in your body right now. Let's do one more this way. Now we're going to scoop the inside of our big toe, and we're going to scoop the outside of our pinky toe. Scoop the inside of your big toe, and scoop the outside of your pinky toe. Next up, we're gonna do it on the opposite side. So heel goes down, slight bend in that knee, bend and scoop your foot for 3, 2, and 1. Then we're gonna scoop the inside of the big toe, the outside of the pinky toe, inside of the big toe, and outside of your pinky toe. Nice work. We're almost done here. So go ahead and plant your right foot down. Take your left foot behind you so you're kind of resting on your toe. Feel free to use the net if you need it for balance. Now we're going to take our hand and place it on the inside of our thigh. So our thigh presses into our hand and our hand presses into our thigh. Lifting up towards the sky, you're going to reach over to the side and hold. Trying to breathe into the side of your rib cage here for 3, 2, and 1. Opposite side. Placing that foot down, opposite foot goes behind you. If you need to put your toe down for balance, that's totally fine. Hand presses into the thigh, thigh presses into the hand. Reach up towards the sky as high as you can first, then bend over to the side, trying to open up and breathe into the side of your rib cage here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Next up, we're gonna stretch out our pecs here. So you do need to use the net. Now, in order to do this, you're gonna place the fleshy part of your forearm on the net. You're gonna lunge forward with the opposite leg, and then you're gonna dive your chest down as low as you can so your arm is actually higher than your chest. Now from here, you're gonna rotate out towards me, and you should start to feel this stretch right into your pec. And I want you to breathe and hold here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's do the other side because we always want to bring balance to our body. So fleshy part of your forearm goes on the net. Lunge forward with the opposite leg. Drop your chest down so it's lower than your arm, and then you're going to rotate out towards me and hold for 5, 4, smile, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and gently come out. And we're gonna end here on the floor. We're gonna end with stretching out our shoulders and our wrists, and then you're done and you can go home. Yes? Okay, so have a seat in a comfortable seated position, whatever that looks like for you. You're gonna make knuckles. Place those knuckles on the ground like a gorilla. You're gonna lean into those knuckles and then turn out. And you should start to feel this in the front of your shoulder. And hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's do the opposite side. Make a fist, knuckles go down, lean into those knuckles, and then rotate out for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now you're gonna give me a high five. Pull those fingertips back towards you. If you wanna stand right now, you totally can. This is our last stretch. I promise you're doing great. Pull back. And then you're gonna drop those fingertips towards the floor, relax your shoulder away from your ear, and then pull those fingertips towards your arm for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Other side. High five me, grab those fingertips, pull them back towards you for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then drop those fingertips down, pull them towards you for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Thank you for joining me in that cool down. Your body appreciates it so much. I am so proud of you for actually taking ownership of your fitness. I promise you this is going to help improve your pickleball game, improve recovery in your muscles, and help mitigate injury. If you haven't tried the pickleball warm-up, please, please, please go try to do that. Otherwise, cheers to your success in pickleball.